Hey guys, and welcome to game number 21 out of 100 of my redemption series against the AI-powered Scrabble BestBot. Last week was a pretty brutal week. Two extremely tight and interesting games, but unfortunately both ended in losses. Be sure to check those out if you haven't already, though. Some very, very fascinating and instructive positions there. But in any case, we move on to today's game. I'd actually kind of rather be going second here because an E or an I gives me varmints spelled two ways. But I'm not going second, and I got to deal with that. So, I think trading here is best, actually. Probably trade MV. Keeping A and RST bingos a lot. Like, none of my plays here are good. I mean, Nav scores 12. Keeping MRST, it's just a little too constant heavy to justify for only 12 points. I really just bingo so much more often. I mean, if I draw an E or an I, I'm so likely to bingo, even an O. Like, all I need to do is draw one vowel, and I'm in great shape next turn. I think this has to be the play. Okay. And that's why you trade, guys, like on the opening play, if you're going to trade. I mean, it's always the best time to trade at any point in a Scrabble game, almost, because you effectively just go from playing first to playing second, which is not that big a deal. If you trade later in the game, then with the board more well developed, you're passing up on a lot of opportunities that could be available, and also giving them to your opponent. So trading on the first play is always something to consider if your rack is either horrible, obviously, or if it's good but not quite great. Sometimes just trading a couple can be better than trying to force your way through it. So in any case, the trade is going to pay off. I will be bingoing next turn. While I wait for BestBot to think, it's worth mentioning that this game is being recorded before I play in the Nationals that took place last week relative to when you guys are seeing it. So this is the Mac of the past, which does not know whether the Mac of the present won the Nationals or did well at all. So I guess the Mac of the past will wish the Mac of the future relative to the Mac of the past, now Mac of the present, good luck. And also, not only that, but congratulate Mac if he did indeed win, and offer his commiserations if Mac did not win. So you guys all know the outcome now of what happened there, but as I'm recording this video, I do not. So anyway, BestBot trades 5 back, which makes a lot of sense because after a trade 2, you can infer that your opponent is close to a bingo. So if you have a decent opportunity to trade back, that's a great time to do it because you don't give your opponent anything to work with. So no words on the board yet. That is going to change. Eastern, nearest, earnest, Sterain. Probably Eastern or nearest, because those don't take S's. I don't think it makes a huge difference. And this is one of those positions where like you don't want to spend more than about as long as I've already spent thinking about it. The difference is just pretty marginal. Eastern here seems fine. Yeah, this is reasonable. Like I said, it doesn't take an S. Interestingly, Western, Northern, and Southern all take S's, but not Eastern. Just another one of those weird inconsistencies of the Scrabble dictionary. But in any case, are there any 3-letter extensions to Eastern? I didn't even think about that. Like Northeastern or Southeastern, but those are obviously too long and would go off the board. I don't think so. Alright, I've got Outfires or Faustier through the R, if that stays open. If it doesn't, then I don't think I have any other playable bingos, but this is a pretty good post-bingo draw either way, because even if my bingo doesn't play, I can probably play FOU somewhere and keep a good leave for my next turn. But we'll see. BestBot coming off of a trade 5, so we know the bot had at least 2 decent tiles. Wow, trades 4! So clearly not getting what it wanted on its trade. I'm going to go ahead and bingo without fires. There's no reason to wait here. It's better than Faustier, because Faustier just puts an F in the triple line for no good reason. So play out fires, take a 130-0 lead, and that's another good draw. I don't actually know if I have a bingo. I don't see one immediately, but in any case, I'm happy with that draw. Nice and well balanced. The MY goes great together for scoring. Can't be unhappy with that, especially after a bingo. I should be able to respond pretty well to whatever BestBot comes up with. So, alright, I guess, do I have anything on the left ending in an M? Probably not. Alright, so BestBot does finally get something. Toastier for 62. A bunch of very low-scoring bingos to start this game off. Well, in addition to a few trades. We've seen 6 moves, 3 trades, and 3 bingos. It went exchange, exchange, bingo, bingo. So a bit of a strange way to start off this game, but works pretty well for me. I'm up by 68. And what do I want to do? I don't think, like I was saying before, I can do anything ending in the M. The problem is I'd have to end like YM. Or I guess I could, I almost have like Etyma, E-T-Y-M-A actually. I'm close, but not quite. Okay, so I guess maybe just Yam here. I mean, AEDN is a pretty good leave with an R to work with in Toastier. Doesn't seem bad. Could also play Dormy for 30. But I think the D adds more than 2 points of value to the leave. So I think I'm inclined to play Yam after or over Dormy. Do I have any other options? Do I have any 6s above the S? I don't think so. Feels like, I don't know why, it just feels like I should have something a little bit better than Yam, but maybe I don't. I guess I could also play Yam here. It's the same score. I'd rather take out the triple on the left, though, and not give back this overlap. I mean, it's very unlikely the bot's going to have anything super damaging on the left. You'd have to have, like, Minx or something, but it is possible. And also Q plays, actually, I take out, which is nice. The bot drew 7,000. Could have a big QU play for 50, so that's nice to take out. Yeah, I think I'm leaning towards Yam. It's definitely better than May. May is 1 more point, but the A is considerably better than the O. Probably like 3 points better, so I think I'll go with Yam. Yeah, like I said, not the most exciting play, but sometimes the plays that are the best are not the most exciting. So let's do that. Wow. That's a lot of N's. Okay, not exactly what I was hoping for, but it is what it is. T for untanned. Almost, not quite. I don't think I have anything through an R or an E, so we'll just have to wait and see what the bot does. Alright, the bot plays Puree, hooking Yamp, so not going to really help me too much. Now I gotta decide, do I want to just play off NUN and try this again, basically, with the same ADEN leave? I don't hate it, because especially now I have Pureed. I could also play something with Pureed immediately, but I don't really know what. Duenna doesn't really make a lot of sense. It's only 6 more points, and I completely blow the rack up. ADEN is a pretty powerful leave, especially with a D-hook. I also don't think I want to play Fund. Again, it's only like 4 more points. It's not like any of these... See, that's the thing. If, like, your fishes score 12 and your plays that blow up the rack score 16 or 18, if your leave is as good as ADEN, you're probably better off just trying to bingo. This Duenna here isn't crazy. That scores a little more. That's 22. Yeah, it's a little bit closer. I mean, 10 points to give up. AN versus ADEN. It's close. I mean, ADEN is honestly probably not 10 better than AN. But I think ADEN is unusually good on this board because I have an R to work with, which is fantastic. I also have Pureed. So if I draw a bingo, I'll likely be able to play it. Which I think is still making me lean in favor of none. So yeah, it's a close call here, guys. I'm going to go for none, though. I'm going to try this one more time. Another N, unfortunately. Don't think I'm going to quite get a bingo. Pinated if I get a T to work with. I don't think anything on this board. Only one more N left. Variorum comes down, so the bot has tied it up. Okay, so now I gotta decide, do I want to do this yet a third time? I mean, again, I'm scoring pretty well here. I'm scoring 20. It's like on one hand, I'm tired of fishing. On the other hand, this is just not a good play. I mean, it's 4 more points, but ADEN is such a better leave than N in every way possible. Like, on this board, where the board is, especially after pin, and now I have Pureed, and the N column is just going to be so open. Like, it's just a better play. You have to not let these failed fishes get in your head too much. I mean, I think pin is just the right play. I also don't really want to do this and blow up my rack, because it also gives back a lot of scoring plays if the bot has an O or a U. So I don't think that's the right play, and I just can't really score much more. What do I have here? I guess this? And the A helps my leave. There's a bit of a vowel shortage, 20 vowels, 34 consonants, and pin opens the board more. I think pin is just the right play. Like, I mean, I think it just is. So I'm going to do it. Dang. Well, maybe ADEN is just not that good a leave, because I keep missing. Oh well. Another I, definitely not what I wanted. So I'll probably just now play something with SH. The H is at least a good tile to score with. Alright, wet comes down. I guess I have weta. I don't want to do this keeping 2 I's, though. That's not good. Maybe now I just play hide. Do I do HI? I don't know. Now that I have the I on my rack, I don't think this is quite strong enough. I don't know. I feel like I want to just play hide now. It's close. It's kind of going against what I've been doing the last couple of turns. 18 vowels, 31 consonants, so still kind of consonant heavy. I mean, this is not bad. AEDIN is a pretty good leave. There's only 3 more I's left. It's close again. It's really, really close. Tough call. I mean, my bingo percentage is definitely higher again after high. So it's probably worth it. Like, again, I think statistically it's the better play just because of the increased bingo percentage, and I don't want to let the fact that I have been missing my fishes get in my head too much. Like, I'm still scoring pretty well. I mean, that's a nice thing. I'm sort of fishing, but it's 26 points. It's not like I've been fishing for 8. I've been fishing for 26, 20 the last turn. I think it's still reasonable. Let's go for it. Jeez! Yeah, I just cannot connect here. It's crazy. Wow. Can't believe that 2-vowel draw with a pool where almost there were twice as many consonants as vowels. That's crazy. Yeah, now that I have all these vowels, it might finally be time to just surrender and blow up the rack, because I'm not going to be able to score. Like, I don't want to start playing this for 10. I don't think. I mean, at some point, I feel like I need to just concede that this didn't work. I mean, I could just bust everything open for 21. 14 vowels, 30 consonants. Wow. Fascinating. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to definitely do this now. Okay, this is a great play. Yeah, because AEIN is actually a great lead. Or, you know, I wonder, should I do this? Because the idea is I still have the D for pureed. Honestly, I think I should do this. Because the thing is, a lot of bingos after this are not going to play, like 7s, and this leave doesn't go well with any of the tiles on the board at all for 8s. It goes terribly with an E and an O, because I have too many vowels, and an A. The V is just hard to hit in general. So a lot of bingos I hit are going to be 7s. And Amino does give up 3 points. That's not a ton, but it keeps that D for pureed, which is really going to help a lot of 7s play, or help me just bail out of some bad draws. I also can overlap under high more easily with the D, probably. I think it's a better play. It's a little counterintuitive, but I do think the D is 3 points better than the N here. So I'm going to do this. These vowels just do not stop. Wow. 12 vowels, 29 consonants, and the bot bingos again. Man. It's crazy. Like, I started off with 2 bingos and then just can't get a thing since then. Wild. So now, I mean, this looks decent. 20 points. Also this for 24. Huh. 10 vowels, 24 consonants. Another tough turn. I mean, Arya has to bingo more. Here's a V hook for Varia. It's unlikely the bot got the V. It would sting if it did and has a 5, but it's fairly unlikely. This also keeps the line under SH open. I think this is better. Wow, another I now. It's honestly amazing to me. Like, I've kept a really good lead every turn for like the last 6 turns. And I just can't get a bingo. I mean, it's not like I'm completely blowing up my rack every turn. I'm keeping ADEN, EIDR, AEDIN, like every time. And I just can't get one. I think this is a good play. Yeah, the bot played crowd. It probably didn't have any vowels. I mean, this is a good lead. Again. Also, I'm only going to be down 15 after this. If the bot keeps struggling with its racks, the prospect of me winning without a bingo is not entirely out of the question. I think high just has to be the right play here. Huh. Okay. Do I have anything with this? See, the problem is I can't hook Moa with this rack. Dang, I was going to play Biz there. Now I can't. I've got 8 minutes. That's not bad. Anything with Pureed? Not really. I'm close to Blitz, but there's no T's left, so that's not going to work. Huh. The vowels are definitely pretty valuable for me. Bezel? Maybe just... I mean, it's 38 points. It's not bad. I actually take the lead with that. I don't feel like the Z is an amazing tile. I hate getting rid of my D for Pureed. You know what, is this... Oh, it's tempting. There's 3 E's left. If there were 1 or maybe even 2, I don't know, with 3 E's... Yeah, the bot is too likely to have an E, I think. Oh man, I want to do it so badly though. If I were down more too, and I was a little bit more desperate... Huh. It also does block Varia. The odds of the bot having the V are increasing with every turn that goes by, although I could also draw the V. Wow, this is a tough turn. Yeah, I mean, I hate getting rid of my E and my D with Z. I also just don't... I don't want to keep the Z. Look, there's also J, Q, X, V, K, and C. Like, all the high pointers are still left. So I don't want to get stuck with too many of them. I think I got to get rid of this Z. Yeah, Biz is very sorely tempting. I mean, what really are the odds that Bat has an E? It probably didn't have one with Clad, I would imagine. Also, it didn't play Clad with Pureed. That's interesting. I wonder why. It would have been, like, a lot more points there. Yeah, why did it play... Hold on. Yeah, why did the bot play Clad for 5 less than with Pureed? Hold on a second. Huh. I sense something's up here. I bet you the bot has a K and it's trying to set up like Jack for a lot. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why the bot would give up the 5 points otherwise. It makes no sense. The problem is, I just don't have a whole lot I can do. Build? Zill? No, I can't play Zill. Just gonna give back... I mean, I don't want to play Build, keeping ZR into that. But, you know, maybe I just play Biz then and go crazy and figure... If it cashes buys, and maybe I can hit something through the C. And if it doesn't, then I can hit it. Maybe I just do it. Should I just do it? I don't know. I'm spending way too much time on this turn, though. I know that. Screw it. I'm going to do it. Okay. Got a blank. I mean, I'm expecting with 3 E's still left, I'm going to get slammed now on the bottom. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, that actually was not, and I blocked very. That was actually not a bad outcome. And all right, so now, wait a minute. Bluebird Builder. Do I have anything through this I? Doubt it. Through the Y. Gonna be tough. Okay. I mean, just read dub is not bad. There's so much garbage left. JQ. Oh my god. JXQKY. This is wild. This is going to be a wild game. Unfortunately, I'm getting low on time. I think I want to play fewer tiles here. I like this. Minimize my draws. I have the U in case I draw the Q. The U is not bad here. There's a vowel shortage, there's a Q, there's no more U's. The U is actually a good tile. For once. Do I have a 9? Like blubbered or something? No. B. I don't think so. I hope I'm not missing a 9. I'm not seeing it. There's still this threat through the C, though. I should probably try to do something about. Huh. But also with Eld, I set up a bingo line for myself, which is nice. I think I'm going to do this. Alright, that works. I should have... Yeah, I have Subseer. Wow, blocks. Okay. Be curse. Boy. Debruise, reburies. Even if I could bingo now, I don't know if I want to though. You can block. No, it doesn't look good. Oh. No. Maybe this? This looks strong. Huh. It's tough to block. It's pretty tough to block, guys, without giving something back. I think that's reasonable. I mean, the bot can then play 1 and put me in a bit of a pickle. That's the problem. Huh. What if I play 2? How as I play 2, I just increase my chances of drawing the garbage. So I don't think I want to do that. Yeah, I think I have to play Fade. Huh, it's not good. Didn't really want the F. Yeah, that should block pretty effectively. Dang it. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything now. And I have to block Jack. Unless I can, like, get something crazy, like buy surfed, bushfire. Huh. Dang, I don't think so. Through this Y. Nah, I'm just lost. Unfortunately. Alright, well, maybe at least block Jack. Okay. I think the best play is a naughty word. It's kind of fitting given how this game went. Actually, no, it's not. I think bluff is probably best. Yeah, it's 34. That's probably best. Yeah, alright, let's just play bluff. Move this one along. Okay, and then GLK. I wonder if I should slow play. I don't have time to calculate it. So just Rees for 15 or something. I doubt I'm going to do much better. Man, 416, 458. Tough game. After my first 2 turns, I just couldn't connect, and then at the end I was close. I just couldn't quite make it happen. Yeah, I probably didn't play that particularly well, but let's see. Yeah, I wouldn't play nav here. I definitely stand by trading too, and it worked out well. At least this decision did. Wow, so the bot actually traded 5, keeping AT, then drew AAAEE. That's pretty horrendous. But then it was able to get toastier. Okay, so there's nothing really better here. Yeah, I saw both of the yums. It's not crazy to honestly do this. The M is a good tile, but I'm blocking my own bingo lane with the R, and if I'm going to try to keep a good lead, I'd probably rather keep that open. Yeah, I'm okay with Yum here. I think it's a pretty good play. Okay. Yeah, not surprised, like I said, to see Du went a little higher on equity, and given how this transpired, I guess I should have done it, but I mean, to me, ADEN with pureed with an R is pretty good. Like, I'm okay with this decision to give up 10 points. Like, I bingo a lot more often with ADEN on this board than AN. I actually saw pen, but the thing is now, it's a little harder for me to bingo. Like, I still have pureed. My 7s line on the M column is a lot weaker, because I either have to start with a vowel or with an N, which is tough. After pin, I can start with a D, which is potentially easier. I also don't really want to keep AEDIN. It's a little too vowel heavy, I think. I don't think pin is a bad play again. I mean, I'm not going to do this or this. Yeah, again, I think pin is fine. It's like, I can't really score that much more. Yeah, this one was tough. Maybe here I should have gone with hide. Again, it was so close. Maybe I was just too enamored of keeping this D for pureed, but on the other hand, like if I play hide, a lot of bingos just aren't even going to go down. And with 18 vowels, 31 consonants, I mean, I didn't think I was going to draw AO. Like, that's a pretty bad break. I figured I had a decent chance to draw, like, an L or an R or something that would help me bingo here. I don't know. And this one was a conscious decision, too. I like this call, though, because, again, either way, I'm keeping a slightly vowel-heavy but decent leave, all things considered. And the D is just a much better tile than the N, because it plays with pureed, and it's also just more flexible if I don't draw bingo to have some scoring plays. So I think Amino is fine. Yeah, Aria looks good. I guess there's a side, but I really like keeping my E. They're becoming a bit scarce. And again, Ride, I mean, these leaves, like, if you keep this good a lead that many turns in a row, like, it should materialize into a bingo at some point. I just couldn't make it happen. Wow, the bot opting not to trade here. Play crowd, maybe partially for defense, blocking the O, I'm guessing, is the logic. Figuring, I mean, it's even from the bot's perspective, it's fairly consonant heavy. But you have the D for pureed. If you at least draw 1 or 2 vowels, you have a decent play there, maybe? Interesting decision. I have to imagine most of the logic is trying to play defense and just hold on to its small lead. Yeah, I mean, I think high is fine. Again, this is a good leave. And then, yeah, this was the moment of truth here. So, like, this was the first... I'm actually pretty happy with how I've been playing this game so far. Like, what on earth do I do here, guys? Like, this looks crazy, and it might be crazy. I saw this. Also, by the way, with Clad, I was right. The bot did have the K. So my instinct was right there that the bot was setting up a big K play. But, like, with that in mind, I just don't have anything there. What am I going to do? Play build? It's really scary to keep RZ drawing 5 tiles into a pool that's consonant heavy with JQXK in it. Like, that's terrifying. I really was afraid of this. And I figured, at least, like I said, with Biz, I sort of neutralized the threat. Because I figure if the bot doesn't have an E and catches in on its K, I can hit on the bottom for a lot. And if it plays on the bottom, then maybe I'll have a decent play next turn through the C. I don't know. I mean, Zed is more. I just feel like this is a pretty bad leave, and the bot plays for 50 through the K a lot, or through the C a lot, and then I'm just sort of dead. Like, I just think because of that inference, I'm in a deceptively bad position here. I don't think Zill is a good play. I mean, the bot's just gonna play something. I mean, it's still too easy, I think, for the bot to play there. Maybe it's not. Like, maybe, given how constant heavy this is, the pool isn't that conducive to playing through that Z. Maybe Zill is fine. It's such a crazy looking play. The thing is, my leave is not really that conducive to hitting the Z either. I don't know. I don't like it. There are just no good plays here, honestly. Like, I literally don't know what to do. I looked for Z setups too. I just couldn't find any. I mean, I just don't like anything. I don't know, guys. I still don't know what I was supposed to do here. If you have any ideas for what I should have done, then let me know, but Yeah, I don't know. Wow, so the bot, yeah, passing up Gecko and plays Vo, keeping AGKQ. Crazy. But yeah, I mean, recognizes the danger. So my plan sort of worked. And then, yeah, here, I mean, I saw redub. I didn't see bold. Maybe I play bold just to stop C plays. That might be what I do. But I was also just terrified of drawing all of this garbage. I mean, I play bold or redub. I'm drawing 5 into this pool. I mean, I see, I already have the blank. I don't want turnover. I don't want the Q and the J and all that stuff. Drawing 5 into a constant heavy pool with JQXKF is just not something you want to do. And again, I think with this, I kind of like this idea. I open up a bingo line that's hard to block. Even if I don't hit it now, I can fish off the B next turn and often hit it. And then, yeah, this really stung because I was about to play Subseer. And, okay, there's no bingo here. So, I mean, yeah, now what do I do? I mean, I don't think... Can I win this game without bingoing, maybe? Like, I mean, maybe if the bot has no vowels. That's unlikely that it has no vowels. It's possible. I mean, I feel like Fade is pretty effective a lot of the time. It's hard to block. I mean, the F was a bad draw. Like, if I had drawn the L or the N, or let's say I had drawn the L, Nixie would not have worked, because now I would have bingoed out with Brouillés or something. Yeah, I don't know. This is tough. I don't think this works. I actually saw Zebu. It's interesting. Yeah, I mean, maybe I do play Zebu. Like, it could be tough for the bot to block in some cases. Like, if my rack is good enough, maybe I should play Zebu and just empty the bag. Huh. Like, what would I have drawn? So, ERS, what was in the bag? Oh, the J was in the bag. Yeah, I mean, JAF was in the bag, so I was not going to bingo. Like, that's also the problem. The more tiles I play, as I've been saying for like 4 turns now, the more tiles I play, the more chance I have at picking up like any number of things that are going to kill my bingo chances. Like F, J, K, X, Y. Half of the unseen pool is bad. Like really bad for me for bingoing. My odds of drawing at least one of those are a lot higher if I play 3 tiles than 1. Now, like I said, the drawbacks of Fade are also pretty clear. Number 1, it absolutely commits me to bingoing. It only scores 8 points. There's no way I'm winning this endgame without a bingo. I can't imagine. And number 2 is it leaves 2 in the bag, so the bot could theoretically play off like 1, and then I bingo and then maybe hit Jack, and then outrun me. I guess even Jackie is possible. See, the problem is I don't think I can block that. Like, if I do this, the thing is, then where am I bingoing? There's just nowhere. It's hard to hit something through purees. It's really hard. It's really hard to hit something with a Y in the middle of the word. It's really hard to start with a Z. I can't count on bingoing after this, and then I just lose. And I think this can actually outrun Jack. Because my bingo is going to not score much, but the bot is going to be left with so much stuff. Like, let's say, again, I draw like an L, and the bot plays Jack, right? I mean, Jackie probably wins. But like, Jack, I think I can beat. Like, if the Y is still in the bag. Because Jack would be... It's at 66? It's a lot of points. 66, 8, 51, 96, 45. I'm down 111 after Jack, but I'm getting like F, G, N, X, Y, E. That's a lot of points. That's 40. So I need 71. How much is Rubbles? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 71, of course. It's a tie. That's funny. If my math is right, Fade, Jack, Rubbles, bingo's out, leads to a tie. That's actually funny. Okay, huh. I mean, like I said, the problem is I can't... I mean, unless I do this. I thought about this, but again, if the bot has the E or the G, it can just play there and block. Or, you know, it doesn't even work. Jack still plays. What am I doing? Yeah, Jack still plays. That doesn't work. Like, I can't block this because there's nowhere for me to bingo. I think I have to hope the bot doesn't have Jack or Jackie or something. Like, I don't think Fate is a bad play. I mean, maybe Zebu is better, but like I said, I have more of a chance of drawing these really high-scoring tiles. Again, I don't know. Another one of these crazy turns where I have no confidence I played this correctly. I mean, you know, something like Slurb might... Does this outrun though much? I mean, I'm down 27, but I have 2 vowels, and the idea here would be maybe the bot is going to have a hard time unloading all of its Drek. There's still this I in Kadi. We could maybe play through. It's tough, though, because the N is the only thing that goes after the HI. It's got, like, Fox and stuff here. There are maybe some universes where I can win after this. It feels tough, usually. But it might be possible. I mean, the endgames are going to just be inconceivable at a human level to try to iterate these endgames. I mean, any individual endgame is going to be brutally complex. When you have to go through 10, choose 3, which is 120 of them, forget it. I just can't do it. So, I don't know here. I mean, I'd have to ask BestBot, and I don't think BestBot works entirely accurately with 3 in the bag yet. So, this one might have to be a mystery too, guys. I don't know. I don't think Fate is a terrible effort. It didn't work out. Yeah, so Nixie blocks the majority of bingos and saves Gak. That looks good. Yeah, no bingos. Okay, Sewer. But yeah, I mean, I have to block Jack, obviously. Bluff looks good. Yeah. Wow. I mean, honestly, I'm pleasantly surprised. I played this game a lot better than I thought I did. I mean, that's what can happen when you make all these fishes and miss. You just feel like you're screwing up, but... Like, I don't majorly regret any of my plays, honestly, this game. So many questionable decisions. Like, that was part of the thing this game. None of my moves were, other than the first 2 turns, which were both bingos, none of my moves were, like, conclusively satisfying. I was questioning every play I made. And I still am. It's rare you have a game where it's like every single play is questionable, but, like, literally ever since none. Like, heck, even since Yam wasn't entirely obvious. Every play was questionable. Literally every play. It's crazy. I mean, I didn't make, I don't think, any glaringly obvious mistakes. I made a lot of questionable plays that overall, I'm reasonably happy with my effort. But, yeah, unfortunately another loss, guys, but continuing the trend of last week with some extraordinarily complex and fascinating and down-to-the-wire Scrabble here. I mean, just... This is like the 3rd game in a row where I don't even have answers for you guys on some of these plays. Like, legitimately, if you ask me, did I play well? Did I not? Was there a better play? My answer is, truthfully and honestly, I don't know. And I wouldn't know without the help of an engine that's honestly probably even stronger than Macondo is right now, with no disrespect whatsoever to Cesar and the Woogles team. Just because with more than 3 in the bag, even for Macondo, there's so many possibilities and iterations of emptying the bag and not emptying the bag that it's just so hard even for a computer to play through. And if a computer as powerful as Macondo can't do it, then I certainly can't do it. Like, I'm good, but I'm not that good. So, yeah, that's what's really cool about Scrabble. It's we can debate these moves all day and all night, but we might just never know. And we have to live with it. And we have to live with the fact that we're 5-16, which is not fun to live with, but it is what it is. So, yeah, that's it for this one, guys. Another really cool game. Hope you enjoyed it and learned something. Thanks, as always, for watching and for sticking through all of these games. I know the last couple have been long, but I've wanted to make sure to do a thorough analysis because they have been really tough games. So appreciate you all sticking around, and I will see you in a couple days for game number 22. Thanks again for watching, guys. Take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye.